tonight's major discussion is about marketing your business. Now, I've been a real estate agent for the last 23 years, but of course, that's marketing, right? That is still a form of marketing. And over the last 10 years, I've had the pleasure of working in network marketing, affiliate marketing, and business coaching. So in that space, I've connected with a lot of great people. And it's not that the products are hard to sell, but sometimes people have a challenge with how to sell it. So I'm sure that is the reason why you are here tuned in to figure out the how. How can I put all this together? Yes, I have a great business, great products to sell, great services to offer, but how the heck am I supposed to get it out to the masses so that I don't look spammy, so I don't feel like a creep, and definitely get the message out so it feels natural. Okay, so if you are anyone connected in this space, make sure, if you don't know much about what we're talking about tonight, anybody who did get you onto this video, this marketing video tonight, make sure you follow back up with them with any questions on how to loop things together. I am still connected with many of you or that are on the line. So if we do need to have a separate conversation on how we can all put these things together for your business, make sure that we are definitely connecting afterwards. And for the discussion for tonight, I wanted to share a quick story which led me to where I am right now. For much of the 23 years, half of that, I worked in network marketing. And in network marketing, I don't know if anybody of you have been in network marketing. Put a 1 in the chat if you have been in network marketing before, because I think you'll be able to vibe with exactly what I'm about to share with you. Network marketing has its ups and its downs. And if you, yes, good, thank you. And if you got, I'm not going to say hoodwinked, but if you got led to a meeting on a Saturday, let's say you and your friend were supposed to go to a cookout, a barbecue, some kind of gathering. And he said, well, before we head there, I want to stop here first because my boy or my girl is over here giving a quick presentation. You're thinking, well, what is this presentation about? And you go to this meeting. It's in someone's basement. There's chairs politely just put together. And then there's someone standing in the front of the room with a suit on. And there's some kind of presentation board. Maybe they had a PowerPoint slide, who knows? But that's going to be the start of your Saturday afternoon, right? So you're in there, your arms crossed, and they're talking about whatever product or service that they're talking about. And you're like, why am I here? Like, this has nothing to do with our afternoon. I didn't ask to be here. And years ago, when I rewind back, 2010, that was not the way I was brought into network marketing, but that is the way that a lot of you have been brought into network marketing. So you know what it did? It gave you a very bad taste in your mouth about how the industry actually works. I actually love network marketing. And Mathino Halbay is also on the line. He and I have been in network marketing for years, and we actually are together in the CannaGlobe business together. And I'm sure he could share his stories as far as his walk within some of those meetings, those hotel meetings, the basement meetings that really turned a lot of people off. But I'm here to tell you that a lot of those meetings made sense. A lot of them made sense because they had a product, a service that was already being out there. The marketing was something that you had to do, I had to do. And everything as far as the fulfillment, the merchant processing, all of that was already done for you. We just had to walk into a business that was already done for you, and we just had to market it to the masses of people. No matter what business it was, whether it was energy, weight loss, sprays for your health and wellness, whatever it is, all you had to do was market it. And people did not know how to do that. All they focused on was the actual product, and I got to push it in front of somebody's face. And that is the reason why a lot of people are turned off about the network marketing industry. So however you had a good or bad story with what you're doing, I just wanted to share my funny story as far as those were the days. Those were back then. That's how we used to do network marketing. All right. Person in front of the room, chairs politely put all together. And then you're sitting there listening to a presentation and a compensation package. So now things are different, especially after the pandemic. I'm going to share with you, there's totally different ways, and absolutely there's great ways that you can start marketing yourself. So let's talk about some smart ways that you can start attracting people to your brand. How many of you actually want to learn the right way of how to do network marketing? How many of you want to know how to really get your message out there without being spammy, without having to beg anyone for your message? Just throw a 1 in the chat if you really know I need to do this in a smart, sophisticated way. Everybody's hand should definitely be up, and I know I do as well. And everything that I learned from network marketing from 2010, I did the total opposite. So everything that I show a lot of my business clients, a lot of my clients who work with me, we don't do anything the traditional way. We do things in a way that attracts people to your brand, to your message, so that you can sell and offer whatever it is that you are doing. So thank you very much, you guys. All right, let's get things going so we can know the difference. I would say take notes, because this is going to be the one video that's going to change a lot of the way that you market your business from now going forward. Okay, so make sure that you're taking great notes. Get back with the person who got you to this video to make sure that you can huddle up and definitely put a plan in action to make this happen effective tomorrow. Okay, all right, deal? Because we're not just going to listen. We're not just going to listen. We have to make sure that we're implementing this so that we do things on a higher level. This is my girl, Winnie. You know, many of you, if you see my social media pages, yes, it will be recorded. It is being recorded, actually. My girl, Winnie, is my lifeline. Definitely my lifeline. So this is, if you don't have an area manager in your house, get one. Get one. Keeps me grounded, keeps me happy, keeps me actually at a good pace. Keeps me at a good pace because I have to keep up with someone else. When it comes down to social media, let's get started with what we need to do to cover this. Social media covers a whole lot. Many people were scared of it. When I got started in network marketing in 2010, there was no Instagram. There was none of the TikTok. There was none of that. We had to do things the hard way. And it was word of mouth, the hotel meetings, maybe someone's house, okay? That was the way that we had to get the message out. Now, we have a much easier way of getting people in front of whatever we're trying to sell. So let's talk about how social media works. When you take a look at this right here, when you take a look at traffic, you've got 2 ways of traffic typically coming. One way, on the right-hand side, you've got people going, let's say, north. And that could be your Instagram people. That could be your Instagram folks that just stay on Instagram. On the left-hand side, let's just say this is southbound, and these are the Facebook people. They are faithful to Facebook, and they are just hanging out on here just to get to where they need to go. The reason why I bring that up is because many of you aren't on either side of the street. You're not on there, you're not present, you're not in the midst of traffic, and where there's traffic, there's people. Where there's people, there's a need, and where there's a need, there's money. So if you're not there present, you have to really ask yourself, well, what am I really doing to get my business out here? No one's buying my business. Well, yes, they are, but are you being present? Are you being present in the traffic of where people really are? Some people say, I don't want to share my business. I don't want to talk about my business. Well, you've got to be able to learn. If you're going to be by yourself, you're going to be broke. You want to be broke? I was talking with a real estate agent a couple of days ago, and I was asking him about what kind of services does he provide. He's like, I do water restoration, mold remediation. I'm like, okay. So how are you getting that out to the masses of people? Are you running ads? Are you consistently on social media? Because that's free. Are you doing that? He says, no, I'm just relying on word of mouth. I'm like, that's not going to work long. You know, I have an unfiltered mouth, so I didn't paint around what I needed to say. I said, that's not going to last long. You're going to be broke. So you have to take a look at being in the traffic of where people are. You have to get over thinking, I don't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to be in the midst of it, but there's going to be ups and downs in our business. And the hardest way is if you were always going to be on the side of the road by yourself. On the side of the road doing it by yourself. Okay? So take a look at the difference between these two words, branding versus marketing. How many of you that are on the line right now are actually already within CannaGlobe? Just put a 1 so I know who I'm talking to, because like I said, this is not just about how to market your CannaGlobe business. If you are within the CannaGlobe platform already, the CannaGlobe cannabis dispensary business, throw a 1 in the chat if you're already a part. There's most of you, okay? Most of you, okay? So the rest of you obviously have a business that you want to market. So I'm still talking to both of you, all right? I don't want you to feel excluded. No, Ayana. So I want to make sure that you understanding how it works. Marketing, it doesn't matter if you're selling Avon, if you're selling socks, if you're selling cannabis, it doesn't matter. You're still going to market it the same way. Branding versus marketing. Let's talk about the difference between the two. And congratulations for everyone who is a part of the CannaGlobe process platform. That, just so you'll know, I'll just park for a second. CannaGlobe is an online dispensary business where they sell hemp-derived products, meaning they have products that are CBD and THC infused. So they may have some of the gummies. All right, we got some gummies here, and they also have some pre-rolls. They may have some cooking products such as cookie dough, baking. Who likes brownies? Brownie mix. All right, and you also have some intimate lubes and products for the men and women. So you've got, and there's other things on there as well, but a lot of you have decided to take on that platform with CannaGlobe. It just started in March, just launched in March, so it's very new. So they saw that as a business decision because they understand the cannabis industry is not going anywhere, it's actually going up. You've got a multi-billion-dollar industry, and a lot of people on this line right now are tapped in because they know there's going to be someone out there that wants to also own their own online dispensary store to earn anywhere between 15 to 27% commissions on products being sold in that store. Or you have customers that you know that's just going to be like, yo, I need this. I need I need stuff. All right, you know what I mean? So you're going to have customers that just going to be a customer. Like Selena, you have a drink line product. So for you, you're going to be a business owner, which you already are. And if you offer these type of products, then people can simply go to your website, order what they want, and it will be delivered discreetly to that person's home address. No more does that person have to say, well, where are you going to be? You're at the corner of Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's. Well, what color car are you in? I'm just driving up, So no more of that discreet stuff. So CannaGlobe is a great platform for business owners who want to earn money online. That's the reason why I'm doing this. And also customers who want to participate in buying products. Got it? All right. So that's the commercial for who CannaGlobe services. So congratulations for many of you who are already on here. And we have other presentations, so if you want to get more information about the footprint of what they do and how much money that platform offers, I'll make sure that you get that. Or Mathino will make sure that you get that, okay? So back on track. In a nutshell, branding is who or what you are, okay? Branding is who you are. It's your presence. Marketing is how you build that awareness. So for example, Target is a brand. Chick-fil-A is a brand. Oprah Winfrey is a brand. You are a brand. As far as marketing is concerned, how does Target market? Well, they have print ads, they have signage, and they have radio ads as well. Okay, that's how they get their name out. How are you getting your name out is what marketing is called. Here's the biggest thing I want you to take away from this also is social media is not about you. So for many times people are saying, I don't want to get online. I don't want to show my face. I hate my voice. I hate my nose. I don't want that. It's not about you. It's about the person. Who are you serving? That's the main thing you want to write down is social media is not about you. Now, it used to be where I would go online and I would take a look on social media and I'd see these models just in the mirror looking at themselves. And I'm just like, what the hell is she selling? What the hell is she selling? Or I see these male models. I'm like, what are y'all selling? And then when I would go over and look at their bio section, they are typically affiliated with some kind of clothing store, right? They're modeling for these different companies. I'm like, oh, got it. That's why you got to keep your body and your lips and your hair all together, because you're modeling for a company to sell their products, okay? So they are the brand. The marketing that they do is they use social media to entice you to buy the products, buy into them, okay? So is it about me when they're putting these pretty pictures out? Absolutely, because they are trying to attract to my senses, okay? They want me to buy something. So think about that. You are solving a problem. Don't just sell a product. I think if anything, you want to figure out your problem solvers. Your problem solvers. So do not just sell a product. If I wanted to sell gummies, I know what gummies do for me. They make me have a giggle time. They make me have a good time. And they make me relax so I can go to sleep. Last night I took a half of a gummy and I'm in the kitchen cooking. And it was probably the best experience of my life, just cooking, right? But if I had to sell those, I'm not going to sell online by giggles. I'm going to sell the effects of what it does. I'm going to sell what does it do for you. Okay, if you have problems sleeping at night, I have something that may help you. The link is in my bio. I said nothing about the company name. I said nothing about the brand, giggles, edibles. I didn't say that. But if I'm talking about how am I solving a problem, okay, am I talking about anxiety? Am I talking about sleeping better, feeling better about yourself? Hey, the link is in my bio to get more information on how you can feel better. All right? Do you guys get where I'm going? Don't sell the product in this case. All right. Now, in some of your businesses, yes, you want to sell the product because that is it. Like you can't just sell French fries. You have to sell French fries. So just depending on the industry that you're in, and I'm talking about this particular cannabis industry, you are solving a problem. You're solving a problem. All right. Here's 3 types of engagement. You want to approach your audience in 3 different types of ways, if not a combination of all 3. Are you an entertainer? Are you funny? Are you an encourager? Or are you educating them? Now, when you take a look at anything on my pages, my social media pages, even YouTube pages, I'm going to do a mix of all 3. And the reason, because people will get bored if you're trying to educate them all the time. Y'all are not going to look at my page if I'm sitting here talking about credit, business funding, real estate all the time without putting some personality into it. So try to take a look and see, well, what can I do to be human, and put a little bit of everything inside of your delivery. When you take a look at what kind of pages are most popular, Facebook is still number 1. Facebook is still number 1. Behind it, you've got YouTube. Number 3 is going to be the WhatsApp. And then you've got Instagram at number 4. Number 5 is WeChat. And number 6 is TikTok. I'm just going to stop there because those are the top ones that most of you are familiar with. So I ask you again, which channel are you on? Which channel are you on so that you can make some kind of presence of your particular product? If you go back to the traffic slide that I had, remember, you can be in all of those pieces of traffic. You can be on Facebook, you can be on Instagram, you can be on YouTube and TikTok, all at the same time. All right, you've got one message that can go to all of these different places because you may have one person who's only on one of those channels. So you can't just pick and choose and just say, well, I'm just going to hang out on Facebook. You're missing out on a lot of people and you're missing out on a lot of money. Here's the formula that people miss out on. There's a formula for getting new clients. And you have to first build awareness to who the hell are you? Who are you? Then you can start attracting people to your message, and then you have the authority. So here's how this goes. January, I started with a real estate agent, and he wanted me to run his social media pages. So I run social media management for 3 of his pages, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So if he started out in January, he had no presence. Now he's got over 800 followers just organically. But it's just April. So if you just start in January, or just to say this month, and you're starting with your message about cannabis, you're talking about the health benefits, you're talking about the fun benefits, you're talking about how the products are good for intimacy too, to help increase the intimacy in your relationship. If you've got that going on and it's just April, do you think that you've built up enough trust yet for the people to like you? They have to know you, they have to like you, and they have to what you? Trust you. And it goes in this particular order. Know, like, and trust. Awareness is simply, do they know you? If you're just on Instagram, just surfing, you're just a customer. But if one of your posts are actually on there at least 3 to 5 times a week, then at least you're starting to build awareness to your particular brand. Selena, I love the fact that you've got presence almost every day, showing people how you make the drinks, behind the scenes, your events, your vendor opportunities. She's a bartender, you guys. So she's showing the behind the scenes. But if she only did that once a week or once a month, do you think that she would have people coming out to her events? No, she didn't have any presence. So they have to know you. The attraction comes in when you are being consistent with your message. Consistency beats creativity. I promise you. Don't try to sit there and make all the cutest flyers in Canva like, I'm just not going to do it because it wasn't lined up right. Yeah, somebody might talk about you, but they may sign up too. So don't sit there and try to make it perfect. Consistency beats the creativity. So just get it out there. Just get it out there. All right. We're all going to mess it up at some point. Then you gain the authority, ladies and gentlemen. Then you gain the authority for people to pull out their wallet and want to do business with you. So make sure you've got it in this particular order. If you're just getting started in network marketing, if you're just getting started in some type of affiliate program, or you're even just out here promoting your brand, you got to be patient with yourself, because if you just got started this month, you got to get started on the awareness part first. That's going to be the area that you want to spend most time. Yes, Jessica, get up out of there. All right. We're not going to make it perfect. We don't want perfect. We just want it done. We just want it done. We want to see what you got. All right. So gain the awareness of your tribe. Attract the right message, and we're going to talk about how you get your message, and then you can gain the authority. That way you can sit back and the people will now start coming to you. Remember, in network marketing, you had to go out and scout people. You had to knock on doors. You had to, hey, it's me. Do you keep your options open? You had to do all that. We're not doing that these days. We're using the internet to be able to attract the right people to our message. Man, how many DMs did I ever get? You keep your options open? Here we go. We got one. All right, so attraction marketing is the way. This is the secret sauce of how the big marketers are bringing in money. This is how they're bringing in that in your sleep money. So if you're in network marketing, if you have an affiliate business, or if you have an online business, listen up. You want to focus on attraction marketing. That's how you're going to get the people to come to you. And that's what we're talking about today. The process of drawing interest to a company, product, or service using carefully devised techniques. The goal is to attract potential customers to the way the item has bettered the seller's own life. So we have a lot of information that we're consumed with, right, on a daily basis. Over 100,000 digital words are consumed by the average U.S. citizen every freaking day. That's a lot. We're on our phones. Well, did you DM me? No, I emailed you. Okay. No, I WhatsApp you. Okay, let me go over there. It's a lot of digital information that we're taking in. 92% of consumers want brands to make ads that feel like a story. Keep it short and have a great title to grab people's attention. You ever got to somebody's social media page and they've got this long story time and it's like this long? How many of you actually read those? Or do you just get to the bottom and just look at the comments and see, oh, congratulations, happy anniversary. You just kind of follow what everybody else is doing. And the reason that is because you don't want to read all that. You want to keep it short. Keep it short. And Facebook is almost like a diary for some people. They got to get it out there, but your attention span is what, 3 seconds. So you got to be able to deliver content that is linear and expresses a clear narrative fast. Let's focus on the brands again, just reiterate. Brands are things that you already know the name of. You know Audi, you know BMW, you know Toyota, all right? You know Infiniti, you know these brands, you know the people, Rihanna, Oprah Winfrey, all of these are brands. MAC Makeup is a brand. Nicki Minaj is a brand. And Mr. Clean is a brand, okay? I know you all know the song, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. He's a brand, and you already know the cleaning product when you hear him. Now, when it comes to marketing, how you do attraction marketing has a lot to do with imagery. All right, it has a lot to do with imagery, not just words on a paper. So here are some things that I did over the years as far as marketing my real estate brand. All right, I'm not in the pictures, but I did something very short and concise in the context area. So the top picture had to do with, right around that time, it was almost around Thanksgiving. And so the only thing that I put on my social media Facebook page was, can you imagine your next Thanksgiving dinner here, ... That's attraction marketing, because now someone who's thinking about buying homes, renovating their kitchen, or anything to do with real estate, they're looking at that. And if you keep doing enough of that type of posting on your site, it will always click in that person's mind who's looking, oh, this person is in real estate, or they're in remodeling, or they're interior decorating. They know exactly what you do by going to your page. So take a look at the bottom one, the top, the real estate one. I just put the credit score up there. I didn't say anything that your credit is bad. I put the chart up there online and said, when looking for a home, did you know that you can buy a home with a poor score? I just put it up there. Like, dang, my score is poor, in the poor category, so that means I can buy a home. So that's attracting that person to make a call. And it just goes on. Some of these images I just took from Google. But I want you to ask yourself, how does my page look right now? Is it attracting people, or is it just kind of like a diary? You have to start focusing on your intention from this point going forward. If you're looking to make a certain kind of money and solve people's problems, you just can't be posting jokes one day, your dinner the other day, and then have a business proposal the next day. Like, it's too much going on. So you have to really start getting linear with, what is my message and who am I serving? Am I entertaining them? Am I encouraging them? Is it educational? What am I doing? If it's a combination of it, that's fine. You are your own brand. So let's talk about 5 tips to absolutely crushing it on social media. For all of you that are in CannaGlobe, this is what I want you to focus on. Those that are not in CannaGlobe, I want you to still focus on this. Number 1 is know your audience. Number 1 is know who is buying your product. Is it for fun? Are we selling fun times? Are we selling the health benefits of it? Or are we selling the business side of it? Me, I chose to sell the business side of it because I work with entrepreneurs, I work with real estate agents, and I show them how to make money and market their brand. So you're not going to see me having, you're not going to see me in a bikini talking and looking at this, right? I'm going to talk about how you can launch your own online dispensary business. I'm going to talk about how you can make a secondary income utilizing the cannabis industry. I'm going to talk about the business side of it, how you can utilize the company to make money and earn anywhere from X to X. That's the lane that I decided on. So you've got to decide tonight for your business, which angle am I going to take for my business? Is it going to be the fun side? Is it going to come from the health beneficial side? You know, if it does, then you're going to talk about, hey, if you're already in, let's say in healthcare, okay, like Lanice and Monique, you all are in that space. So how you speak to your audience online will simply be, have you ever had any problems with anxiety? Have you ever had any problems with sleeping, depression, focusing on work? Okay, when you create that type of vibe, you're focusing on the health aspects and the health benefits of cannabis. Now, when it comes down to the call to action, you want to direct them to, hey, I've got a few recipes. The link is in my bio. I have a few products that may help with your anxiety or getting better sleep. The link is in my bio. That is going to be your phrase that pays. The link is in my bio. All you're doing is pushing people to another area to get their problem solved. You said nothing about CannaGlobe. You said nothing about network marketing. You didn't say anything about a presentation, right? You're solving a problem, not selling the product. All right? So if it's for entertainment purposes, let's just say, Selena, I'm going to just bring it back to her. She is promoting good times. Good times, feel good. We're at the club, we're at the events, we're outside. We want to feel good. All right? So for that type, she's going to focus on the entertainment side. Right? And she can talk about the health benefits too. All right? And she can actually partner in other business owners, how they too can launch their own business. So depending on your industry, she can talk about all 3 on her platform. Think about what you do. Drop in the comments section, what are some of the industries that you're in so I can see? Definitely personal experience. Yeah. If you're in healthcare, like today I was talking to, drop your industries in the comment if you don't mind so I can see how this pulls together for you. Talking today with a barber. The barber has a salon, you know how they have the little salon area, right? And I said, the best thing that you can do is on your stand, when that person is getting their hair cut, you could have a card or a flyer sitting up on your mirror. And it's got the QR code right there on it that directs people right to your CannaGlobe site or to your website, right? And if people are getting their hair cut, what are they doing for 10 minutes? They're on their phone, they're looking around. And if they see that on the mirror, hey man, what's that? Oh, I got a dispensary line. If you know anybody that might be interested in getting any gummies, pre-rolls, or cooking products, yeah, some of them are THC infused. You know, take a look at the site and see if you want to get anything for yourself. Do you know how many people, customers are coming through there? Stylists, barbers. He doesn't have to touch anything. All he did was he put up the flyer, put his QR code to his CannaGlobe site on it, put it on the mirror and people are asking questions. That's how he can attract his business. That's how he can attract his business. Yep. Presentations aren't going to be something that you're going to do right then and there. But if that's a customer that he's going to get, then that's going to be a customer that he gets. What do you say? I'm involved in network marketing, and to be honest, I do approach people to come to a presentation. No, it's not easy. But it just depends how your industry flows. All right. You got health and wellness, financial. Oh, y'all are good. Healthcare. Okay, so many of you are already in healthcare and you're financial and wellness. Perfect. So again, your audience is number 2 and number 3. Your audience, for those that are in healthcare already and in the financial space, you're number 2 and number 3. You're focusing on health benefits and the business side of it. Many of you are in healthcare. I love it. And I'm sure many of you that are in healthcare, you know the health benefits of what cannabis does. That's why you're here. All right. So we figured out our audience, right? Okay. Mine is business. Yours might be different, but at least I want you to get the tone set up on who you're going to be talking to in your messaging on social media. Number 2, choose your channel. Choose your channel, all right? Even though you might be doing live presentations, that's fine for some, but you still have to be present online for people that are not going to be coming physically to a presentation. Remember the hotel presentations and you looking outside that starts at 7 o'clock and people don't start dragging in until 7:30 and everybody that was on the registration list on Eventbrite never showed up? Well, even if I were to do this on tonight, I've got a replay. So even if you did register, I can at least, because you're online, I can at least send you the replay tomorrow. I can't send you a replay of a live presentation. People get uncomfortable, they're fidgety, they got stuff going on, they're thinking about dinner and what the kids doing. Social media is right there in their face, they can look at it all the time. So I want you to choose one channel, and I would say at least 2 channels really, to be serious about where am I going to put my message. We saw the top areas of where marketing is most. It's Facebook, it's YouTube, and it's what? Instagram. So if you know that, you've got to be able to pick those areas and choose the areas where you need to be present for your messaging. Number 3 is very, very, very important. Stories tell a better story than me just telling you about the products. One of the things I do remember in network marketing in the early ages is they would tell me about the products. They would tell me about what kind of money was being made, right? They would tell. What's going to resonate best with you? Somebody telling you facts? Or someone sharing a story with you like this? There was 10 years ago, I started in network marketing. I really didn't have any money to begin with, but I did this in order to make a secondary income so I can buy my first home. Buying my first home was super important for me, so I started network marketing so I can sell this particular service. You'll remember that rather than someone just shouting out facts. And that's the same way that we still remember stories from when we were kids. We were always told stories, and those are the ones that stay with us. So here we are on social media. How can you tell a story? You can tell a story from a personal experience. Many of you said that you were in healthcare. You said that you're in healthcare. So put an image, or you can put a video on, let's say, Instagram or Facebook. All right. It's an image of you drinking coffee, just for example. And you can say, 5 years ago, I was not able to do this without over-the-counter medication. Today, I experience better health, better sleep, because I know exactly the natural way of how I'm supposed to work, how I'm supposed to feel better. That's the post. To check out more information about how your health can improve like mine did, check out the link in my bio. Y'all, let me pat myself on the back. That was a pretty good short story. But I just want to give you an idea of how that would resonate with someone quicker than you saying, buy these giggles gummies. You see the difference? Buy this, or can someone relate to that story? Like Lanice, I was working with Lanice. I'm still working with Lanice. Lanice didn't have much of a social media presence. So now the tone on Lanice's page is she's speaking to caregivers on her story, her experience, and her call to action can be anything because she's got people now noticing her page because she's attracting to them here. Not just giving them facts about the healthcare industry. She's telling a story because it's something personal. And when people hear stories, they want to work with you because it's like, yo, that happened to me too. Me too. Okay? So get good with telling a story. Not a long one, but you just at least want to at least put your presence out there. Okay? Lanice, sorry I called you out on that. But you notice a difference when you're telling a story versus just spitting out garbage that no one wants to really hear about. Okay? Number 4 is, so number 1, we've got know your audience, pick your audience. Number 2 is choose the channels that you're going to speak on. Number 3 is tell a story. Tell a story. And 4, you're going to make your offer. Go in that order. Don't just go out the gate and just think, buy the gummies, buy my sprays, buy stuff from me, and they don't know you yet. You've got to be able to date your social media audience first and then go in for the call to action. Make your offer at that point. So meaning, for example, in a month's time, if you're posting 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you want to give on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Maybe that Monday you can do a call to action. But you want to give as much information, free information as possible. That person that over delivers is the one that people will trust you more. Don't think that you're giving away too much information. Oh, I got to keep it. No. Because they want to come back to your page to know you, like you, and trust you. So they're going to come back to your page. So don't ever think that you're giving too much. All right. So at that point, Monday, you're going to give information. Wednesday, you're going to give some more information. Friday, you're going to give some more. Monday, oh, you might have a call to action. Hey, the link is in my bio to get more information on 10 tips to help you sleep better. You got it? All right. Throw a 1 if any of this is resonating with you, like you about to change up your marketing. How many of you are actually getting it before we get to number 5? Before we get to number 5, let me see the comments over here. And they didn't pick up. Yup. I got it. Been there, man. Been there. Presentations ain't no joke. All right, good. Y'all are taking notes too. Good. All right, like I said, this is probably one of the best one-time videos that you're going to get the most out of that's going to help you today. No fluff. It's all stuff that's really going to help you really make an impact on your social media. Number 5 is the last thing is you want to engage with your audience. So when people are liking your post, they're commenting on your post, they're basically raising their hand, say, hey, that was good. And if you don't acknowledge it, it's the worst thing that you can do is just not like it back. You know, if somebody says on my page, congratulations, or that was cool, I'm going to at least like it or acknowledge it. You've got to be able to reciprocate because they took the time to do that. You want to at least make sure that you're commenting back. Pay attention. Pay close attention to that part. Okay? So here's the juicy part on what you can do now to start setting up your own sites. By a show of ones, how many of you actually have a Linktree platform set up already? Just put a 1 so I can fill the room and see who's got one already. Who's got a Linktree platform set up for their social media links and URLs right now? Lanice, I know you got it. Monique, I know you got it. If you are selling anything on the internet, you need to have a Linktree link platform. If you go to the website, it's a free site, all right? So I want you to go in and put in linktr.ee. There's no .com. I want you to go there, and I created a video maybe like a week or so ago on how to set up your own Linktree account. So make sure you visit my YouTube page, put in Linktree, and you'll be able to pull it up. I'm not going to go all deep into how to set it up, but I want you to understand. Remember, there's call to actions after your video on or your image on social media, right? So if you've got your Linktree set up, what you're going to do is you're going to have your Linktree / let's say Lanice. That's her link. That is going to be where you're going to paste that into your bio or your profile area online. Now, 24/7, people can get more of you, okay, and all the services that you offer. So here's an example of what mine looks like. I have more, but if you look on the screen, my Linktree link has a professional photo, or you can put a fun one. You can put an avatar there. It's up to you. Underneath it, you can put your position. Who are you? What do you do? And then underneath that, you're going to put your mission statement. Plain and simple. Linktree doesn't want a whole big ass storyline. I help blank do blank by blank. You fill in the blanks. A lot of my coaching clients don't have this done first. You don't know who you're speaking to. If you don't know who you're speaking to, then you're just doing random posts all over the place. So let's get your bio set up tonight. I help who? Do what? By blank. So someone in healthcare can help me with this one. So let's just say you work with people who have anxiety, okay? I help young adults beat anxiety by utilizing natural products. Something simple like that, like you can tighten it up a little bit better. But I want you, like mine says, when I was doing credit repair years ago, I helped less than perfect credit customers buy their first home by using a simple credit repair method. So that lets your audience know, ladies and gentlemen, exactly what you do. Because sometimes you may have just nurse in your bio, and it's like, what kind of nurse? Are you a pediatrician, or do you take care of elderly? Like, it's so open. So instead of just saying, I'm a realtor, okay, you can do things in a different way where you're focusing on who exactly do I serve? What problem do I solve? So definitely take note tonight if you need to add that to your Linktree bio. I help blank, do blank by what? Now on this Linktree page, what you're going to do is you're going to upload your photo, you're going to upload your bio, you're going to type in your bio statement, and then you're going to start adding in all of your URLs, your websites that you want people to get next to you. You want people to see you. And you can also link in your social media links. So if you see at the top here, instead of me having a button separate for Facebook, a separate button for Instagram, they have it where it's cleaner. So it's just the icons that show. So once somebody clicks on the Facebook icon, it takes them right to my Facebook page. These buttons that I have here, they are attached to any URL that I attach to it. So for this one, it is ready to launch your very own virtual dispensary business. That's the button, that's the first one. All right, and I also have some other affiliate links that are here. My calendar is on there as well. Are you guys understanding? Your affiliate links can go here. So that way you don't have to say, hey, my website for here is something.com. Oh, and then go to this one, .com. You don't need to have all that. Just have people go to your Linktree link. And all of your URLs are listed there, nice and clean. Very professional. So when you are saying, please, the link is in my bio, people are going to go here. Now, People are naturally curious, right? We're curious. So if I'm coming to your website because I want to get information, and the first button says ready to launch your business, ready to launch your virtual dispensary business. Okay, I see that. Oh, but then there's another button on there that talks about how can I get a certification with Course Careers. I need a job, or maybe my daughter needs a job. She's going to go click on that. Or I've got my real estate, looking at homes in Maryland and DC. I've got that button on there too. So if you have other buttons on there, people are also going to see the other services that you provide. All right. So can we commit to doing our Linktree link? You can't be in the live video. Sorry. You can be on the Zoom, but you can't be on the live video. All right. Let's commit. Let's make some commitments. Okay. Because this is what you're here for. This is what you're here for in order to get this together. Linktree. It's free. Get it set up. You can set up any skin that you want, red, blue, yellow, black, all of that. You can customize it to your own personality. Perfect. Okay. So for those that do need help, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. The marketing schedule, you want to commit to at least 3 to 5 posts per week. They don't have to be reels. They don't have to be you standing on top of your head doing videos. It could be stories. It could be images. It could be an image that you got off of unsplash.com. It could be a free image that you got off of Google. It could be something that you got on your phone and you just did something personal for that, told a story. But commit to at least 3 to 5 times a week so we can be consistent. Just be consistent with something. And if not anything else, that should be the thing that you're consistent with, because you've got to get your name out there. You've got to get your problem solving technique out there. All right. Going back to the old network marketing days, we're not doing that anymore. We're not going to the basement. We're not going to the friend's house with the chairs all lined up. That's just not happening the same way anymore. The best way that you can reach people around the world is what we're doing right now on the internet. So utilize that. The same old thinking is not going to get you paid the way it's going to get you paid today. All right. Even if you did some short videos on YouTube and put them on there about the health benefits, there are some words, if you're in the cannabis space, there are some words that you need to stay away from, or your page will get shut down. You want to stay away from W-E and it ends in D. You want to stay away from that. All right. Hemp derived products, safe. Okay. People, if they see the word dispensary with a little plant behind it, they know. If you are part of that space, you know what it is. All right. So that is attracting that kind of conversation with that person. So network marketing is not the same, but I don't want you to run away from it. CannaGlobe is a network marketing company. They reward you handsomely. You've got multiple different ways that you can get paid, but think about the industry from a business standpoint. Whether you participate in it or not, the money is there and people are spending money for that before they pay a credit card bill. All right. So if you look at the aspect of I'm going to smoke or be broke, they're going to smoke. So if they're going to do it anyway, be a part of the business side of it where you can at least get paid on the products and services that are being done. For example, if you have a page with CannaGlobe and let's just say your products they bought $100 worth of products. The minimum commission that you would make is $15. 15% you would make off of simply somebody going to your page, clicking order, submit, and putting their credit card information in. You would get $15 just off of a $100 order. How many times do you think that person is going to order from you? Just one time? No. This is weekly, monthly. People are ordering these type of products. So be in front of it. If you're focused on, I need a secondary sense of piece of income, why not look at CannaGlobe? Why not look at CannaGlobe so you can get a little bit closer to taking further part in that industry that's already making the money anyway? it's legalized. How can it be sold? How can it be sold? That's a very good question. Mathino, are you on the line? Maybe he dropped off. 2018, there was a law passed where that is totally legal. So depending on the weight, zero point 0.3 is the maximum weight that these products have of THC. So legally, if the products have up to 0.3% of THC, you can sell it. You can sell it, and it can be in your bag, and they all have cost analysis. They have all analysis so that if someone were to pull you over, you can see all the ingredients that are in it. So legally, yes, it can be sold. If someone goes to your website that lives in New York, Canada, DC, Arkansas, they go and they can get what they need. 2 to 3 days is delivered to their doorstep. All right. So I wanted to at least open it up for questions. Does anyone have any questions on the marketing? And I do have one bonus piece I wanted to share with you. Before I do, does anyone have any questions about what we talked about so far?
Okay, so I was brought on by Latino, and one of my initial concerns, which is what took me a while to sign up, I'm a nurse, and I'm actually starting and launching my own CBD line at the end of the month. And I didn't want the marketing that's going to happen for that. I didn't want the marketing for CannaGlobe to take away from that, because CBD, I do a lot of education, and I need people to know like it's distinctively different. Right. And even though these products are hemp based, just like, CBD comes from, these products from CannaGlobe, the main function of them is really to get you high. Yes, it has medicinal properties regardless, but its main function is going to get you high. And a lot of my products, I do have one, but some of them are broad spectrum. So my question is, I'm having trouble trying to figure out how to market them both at the same time, distinctively. But at the end of the day, my line is my baby. So I can't distract too much from that, because that is what I essentially want to grow as well.
I'm glad you asked that question. So I want you to look at it from a marketing standpoint. When you go inside, let me mute you for a second. When you go inside Target, is there only one thing for sale on the shelf? Yes or no?
No.
Right. So you have different aisles for different things. So how many vitamins can I get down aisle 5? Probably about 5, 10 different vitamins just down one aisle. If I go down aisle 12, how many toilet tissues are out there? How many brands are there?
A lot.
A lot. So how is that any different from your brand? Right? If you're offering custom products, then that's one button where people can go to get your custom products. You go here, boom, on your Linktree link, it's your custom, whatever you call it, like whatever the name of that store is, right? Custom products go here. Now the other button can be underneath it, and you can just say, to learn more about how to start your own business, you can have that button for your CannaGlobe. Remember, people are going to hit on both of the links anyway. They're going to look at it. But if you separate them, one is for your custom products. The other one might be for, hey, if you can't find what you're looking for in my store, there's a lot more here. Plus, there is a way that you can earn an income that I show other nurses how to do. That's your second one. That's your second button. That's how you can separate it. So you may have your own brand, and that's fine, but it's nothing wrong with giving people options to get Charmin versus the store brand.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, that makes sense. I figured it would be easier for somebody who had two businesses that maybe were completely distinctive. But for me, I kind of got tripped up since they were kind of separate. But it makes sense.
It does, and how you bring people to the button matters, And remember, if your audience is mothers, then that second button can go more towards, hey moms, there's a lot of ways on your full-time job that may be stressing you out. You may are looking for a secondary source of income. Check out the link in my bio how you can start your own dispensary business and start to earn some extra money.
No, that one, yeah, that part makes sense. That one's a good
See,
one.
you see, so that's why you have to know your audience so that when you're speaking and directing them on that call to action in your post, you can, hey, yeah, that's me. I'm a mother. I go through stress and fuck yeah, I need some extra money. So I'm going to go over here and figure out what she's talking about.
Okay.
Got it? And
No,
if
that's
they
no.
if they went over there for that second button to get more money, if they saw your custom treats button,
Mhm.
if they clicked on that, then they clicked on that.
No, that makes sense. Latino took me a while to get me to sign on because I'm actually getting my master's in cannabis and therapeutics. I graduate next month, so he knows that this is my definitely my space as far as education. So that's why he wanted me, and it took me a while to sign up because I was nervous about that piece. But
That's
okay,
fine.
that
Yeah,
that
offline we
helps.
can certainly talk some more. If you're already in the
Yeah,
CannaGlobe space, I just want to let everybody know, if you're already part of the CannaGlobe family, um, definitely marketing is something I'm heavier on. So you can reach out. There's no additional fee for that. So just make sure that we're connecting so that you can get more information on how to tighten this up for your own brand.
thank you.
I still do coaching sessions for those that are not within. There's a fee for that, but if you're not within CannaGlobe, then we can do a 1 hour session if you're not within CannaGlobe. But if you are, so you're part of the family. So Selena, that question was also answered for your concern as well because you have your own drink line. So it's nothing like just give people options. Your baby is your baby, but you don't offer everything. And you might not want to do all of that legwork at some point. So it could be where you are, yeah, these are my custom drinks, these are my custom snacks, get them here, hit that button. But if you're interested in starting your own dispensary business, click here. That's the second button. That's it. Make sense? Got it. So the going back to the barber that I was talking with earlier, I want to share with you the industries that do well with this without having to say much. Barbers, hairstylists, people who have business cards. I don't even have the business card, but if you give the business card out, let's just say this is a business card. Waiters and waitresses, and let's just say this is a business card, and you've got your business information on the front and your QR code on the back. The QR code can go to your Linktree page. It can go, you can get on Canva a free QR code. So you put that QR code, it can go to your website, you can direct it to wherever you want. But when you hand out the cards, you're now out and about. While you're out, you can hand out and market your business that way too. All right. I talked to a DJ earlier about this business, and he does events every single week. Don't you think people are popping up there feeling good? Yeah. So on his booth, I said, just put up a stand about what you do to get these products here. And they're going to put their phone out and just click on there. So who else? Yeah, so I don't think you have to overthink it. It's just a matter of creatively, how can I work this to my advantage? All right, you're either going to take the health side, the entertainment side, or the business side. Focus on what that's going to be for you, or even a combination of the two, and just rock out in that space. Okay? Many of you don't know, this is a bonus, and we're going to wrap things up from here. When you are looking at what to say, because a lot of times you run out of words and you're like, I don't know what to say on my social media page. I don't know what to say. I want you to start thinking of, there is some ways that you can anchor in some helpful conversation. There's a website out here called answerthepublic.com. Take that website down. Answerthepublic.com is going to be a free site that you can go to. I think you can only hit it once a day with an email address. So if you go in there and you want to, let's put an example in here. Answer the public. And many of you are nurses, so I'm gonna toss that in there. I'm gonna put that industry in there. I want you to get good with having a whole bunch of questions and topics to talk about on your social media page. So discover what people are asking about. Okay. You just put a topic in here, a brand, or a product. How about we do healthcare and wellness? see if it'll take that. Healthcare and wellness. It's doing its thing, and it's coming up with a bunch of questions that you can potentially use for your talks on the internet. So I'm sure you can't see it, but there's a huge wheel right here. I've got 51 potential questions. Okay, healthcare and wellness. Let's see what's smart here. Why is healthcare for all important? Are health and wellness the same? What else they got? Wellness and health similarities. So a lot of these are who, what, when, where questions that you can start asking. And you can use this site to help you figure out, what am I going to say on my pages? So utilize answerthepublic.com. For me, I put in here real estate, and I had topic for over a month. And so it can really help you just start anchoring conversations for your 3 to 5 posts that you're going to be doing every week. Here's the link I want to show you the site. Okay, this is the site. And as far as anyone that's needing help with getting a landing page, please let me know, because you don't get a landing page with CannaGlobe. You simply get your static site. So I have a landing page because I want to give people a brief introduction about what the business is about. I also have an area here where they have to fill out their information, name, phone number, and email address. I'm getting all that information in my Kartra database account. So whenever you go here, you can have that, and your information is sent somewhere. In typical network marketing, you get the page and you have no idea of how many people are actually coming to your page. You have no idea. But when you get signed up under network marketing, this is it. You just get this page. You don't know who's visited. You don't know how many times the site has been visited. So if you need help with getting that, let me know. For $30, I can help you get a landing page. Okay, so and it can even resemble a page like this. If you just want to duplicate it, we can duplicate it just like this. Simple. All right, but you're just getting people ready to start your very own dispensary journey with CannaGlobe. Are you looking for a discrete platform to order your products? Who am I hitting up here? 2 different types of people. So if someone wants to own their own business, this is for them. And if someone is just looking for a discreet way of getting their stuff, they can come here too. Sign up today and join the thousands of entrepreneurs who have already found success with our platform. Check out the website and start your virtual business. Okay? Now, on the other side of that, when they finish that, what's going to happen is they're going to now get to the site. So for you ladies that are in healthcare, realize that there are, if you look under shop, there are so many things here that there's products. This could be the link that you simply attach to your Linktree account, because all they need to see is the products that you were talking about that's going to make them feel good, right? They can at least start seeing everything. They can see the cool mint, they can see the balm, they can see the giggles, they can see the brownie mix, they can see the intimacy products. That's the link, this URL up here, that you want to put into your Linktree account. Okay, and if they stumble upon, if they wanted to see more information about the opportunity, they can still get that information. Okay, so let's get back on here. I don't want to go too far with that, but I wanted to make sure that you all knew that I am on the CannaGlobe team. I help Mathino a lot with presentations. I help a lot with recruitments. I still help with marketing as well. So if that is something that you know you want to make your business set out different, then we need to make sure that we connect so we can get that going for you. Jessica, if you don't mind, I'm gonna practice what I preach. I want you to go to the Linktree link that I have, and take a look at the calendar. There is a calendar that you can schedule a 15-minute appointment with. Okay, so take the link tree
Okay.
link that we have. If you see at the bottom here, take that down. My calendar is on there. My calendar is on
Okay.
there. So anybody that needs to get more information about getting started with CannaGlobe, to start their marketing, any kind of posting, if you need help with social media management, let me know. And those are, that's the best way to get in touch with me. Okay. If you want to get signed up as an affiliate, I want you to understand here's 3 different areas of pricing that you can, I'll keep that up right there. So if you all need to get the Linktree link. If you're taking a look at how much does it cost to invest with CannaGlobe, there's 3 different areas of where you can come in for yourself. One, you can simply be an affiliate to get up to 15% in your commissions. There's no requirements that you have to buy something on a regular basis. If you buy something, let's just say you bought these watermelon gummies today and you don't order anything else until August, you're still active. So an affiliate just gives you the opportunity when people go to your website, you can get up to 15, 16, 17% of the commission on the sales. All right, some people just want to get their foot in and just do that. So if you're an affiliate, that's your first level. The second and third are people who want to earn more money and get some sample products. So the second option is if you pay $420 one time, you're going to get a box of over $500 worth of products from CannaGlobe. And you're going to get the pre-rolls. That way you can sample it and kind of give them away if you want, or you can sell them. And $420 one time. And the auto ships on those are you $25 a month, plus you need to buy something every month from the store. And they do have things in the store as little as $19.99. So that is for those people who are serious about really making some money every month, and you know you want to have some of these products, first of all, on hand. And for that third person, the last product is $720 one time, and you get everything where you still get the commissions up to 27% in commissions on the products. So if someone is buying consistently from your store, you get the maximum amount of commission on the second and third options. Those are the better, the middle one is the sweet spot of what most people are doing. And if you want to be a trainer with the company, if you want to do presentations for the corporate office, that 720 package is the one for you. But if that's not something you're interested in, majority are going to be either an affiliate or they do the 420. Okay, any questions on that? That way you know you can get started with it and at least start earning money immediately, and they pay out every single Friday. This is not an industry where you need to worry about anything with the legalization of anything, because it's legal in all 50 states. And you don't have to worry about shipping anything, keeping products in your house. Neither. All right, so any other questions? It was my pleasure really just to bring you all this information about how to do your marketing the best way to get your message out there as slick as possible. Does anybody have any questions?